A very warm welcome to everyone on this channel. My name is Mazibuko. I'm from Malawi. Currently, I'm in India. I've come today with a series of lessons which I individually and many of my colleagues we have learned just because we are abroad, just because we are away from home. People think like being abroad is only about fun, it's all about finding life, it's all about enjoying life. But if that's the only reason why they are abroad, then they are missing a lot. So I'll be telling you about many things which I'm seeing that is different, and I'm seeing I'll make a difference in my life just because I'm in abroad. Okay? Let me start with number one thing, which is the main lesson which I've learned for being in India. It's like the importance of having a system in your life. The importance of having a system in your life. What do I mean? I'll start with a story. When I receive money, most of times I complain like my money is very small. My parents are trying hard to give me money, but when I'm eating that money, but when the date is around 15 or 16, I am broke. So I complain like, why am I doing like this? They give me less money. But one time I meet one of my friend. That friend, we are making stories. So he told me like, how much do you receive? So I tell him the amount. Then I ask him, how much will you receive? To my surprising, it was like the money which I received, it was 2 times more than that of that money which he receives. But that man was always happy, was always like, he was partying, like this man has a lot of money. But then when I see like this is really what is making him happy, so it's when I discovered that happiness is all about money. Then I asked myself, what is it? What is it which is making a person to be more happy? What is it apart from money in this India, this life in abroad? What is it which is making a person to be more happy? Then it's when I started my investigation and I found out something. It's like, as a human being, we need to make a system in our life. We need to discover ourselves and in what limitations we are, because we are not like everyone. Everyone is not like everyone. Everyone is an individual. That's why I call individual humans. So for you to have a good life, to have a happy life, what you need to have is discover what is your system. It's not of how much you spend, but how much is it important for your life. What do I mean? Because a lot of people can't understand the wisdom of when I'm saying that you have a system in your life. We are talking about, have you seen the life of a police officer or a primary school teacher? She may be receiving the little amount of money which she may be receiving, but she's managing to have 4 or 5 kids, and they are happy, they are living there. You may find a big man who is working in a bank, for example, is receiving lakhs and lakhs, but on top of those lakhs, he has debts. So I was thinking like, how does it happen? Like someone is receiving less but have a systematic life. Someone is always complaining about, I don't have money, I'm learning because I have debts, but he's receiving a lot of money. It's when I've come to the wisdom like, no. There's something which people doesn't know. That is a system of life. That is a system of life. When I was going through my research, I've understood that the first 25 years of a human being, for men, is to find a system. A lot of people miss here. The first 25 years of your life is not for you to build a mansion, it's not for you to do whatever which people will be forcing you to do. But these years are for you to build a system. You should discover yourself, like this is me. After discovering you and you are used to that system, when you grow up, you will not find life to be difficult. This is not the time for you to be successful as you see in social media. Because a lot of people are being influenced to be successful by any means, by any terms. That's why you can even kill just because you want to be what? You want to be successful. But the true success, it needs a capacity to be heard. So when do we build this capacity? We build the capacity of success in the first 25 years of your life. What do? We find a system to our life. What do I mean here when I'm saying system? A system is a life which you can afford yourself. I will repeat. When we say a system of life, is a life which you can afford yourself. So if you know that you can't afford yourself, there's no way you can start dating. You want to afford someone. You can't afford yourself, so there's no way you can start investing in something which you cannot manage. That's what I'm saying. First of all, discover yourself. Put a system of life. Like, I'm able to feed myself. I'm able to dress myself. I'm able to operate within this range. Then after that, that's why dating is better to start dating after 25 years. I'm not saying like because there are some natural causes and there are some financial, and there's life itself which you may affect the dating life of a person. But as in this series, I would say like dating should start from 25 years, because it's when you have discovered that you can manage yourself. Because if you have failed to manage yourself at the age 25, you are poor. That's the difference between poor and broke. When you are broke for yourself at 25 years old, you are poor. When you are below 25 and you are broke, you are not poor. It's just a matter of mindset. Think properly, everything can be okay. So a system is where I myself, I don't have any reason to say like I'll be broke because of this, because that system is a range where I know like I can operate up until this. This is what I eat. This is how I dress. This is how I do. I know myself. I can handle myself. So after I've come to that comfort, like this is my system. At the age of 25 is when you can start investing. You can start going beyond your boundaries. You can start going beyond your borders. You can find your life partner. If you can afford yourself, it's when you can add an extra responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? The age of 0 to 25, a person is supposed to be happy. Age of 0 to 25, as a person, you are supposed to be happy. Because if you don't be happy at this age, you will never be happy in your life. Because the life from 25 going up is a life full of responsibilities. You'll be a mother, you'll be a father, you'll be an uncle, you'll be a sponsor. Because the responsibility comes with age. So a lot of young men, they are missing life because at the age of childhood, look at this childhood, before 25 is childhood, they're taking responsibilities. They want to prove a point where there's no point. They are taking care of a family. You are 18 years old. You are taking care of a family. You are feeding the sister of your girlfriend. You are feeding the brother of your boyfriend. That's where you are missing it in life. And when you miss in your first 25 years of your life, it's too dangerous for you because there's no room for recovery. This time is a time where you'll be free. Be free so that you can be making a lot of decisions, so that you can be able to set up that system. Yeah. So this is the only introduction part about the system of life. So there'll be like in this series there'll be like what types of system and how do we set the system. And I'll just mention there's one system which is made because you take from people. What comes into your mind is what you become. So as I don't say a child, but as a teenager before age of 25, control what you hear, control what you see, control how you live, because that is what is the most fundamental element for building up a system in your life. So another thing, it's so dangerous for a person to live without a system, because after 24 years, after 25 years, you are no longer a child. It's time for you to add other people into your system. That time you can't run from responsibilities, especially if you are from Africa. You can't run from responsibilities. You have your auntie's child which you don't know. You have your from the girlfriend side, they will be like his relatives. Their responsibility, you can't learn from them. So if you don't train yourself how to spend the little which you have at your ages, you don't have a system how you are spending your life, you'll be confused. That's why the poverty comes in. The poverty don't come in because you don't have money, no, but because you lack the system. The system is the element which you it's like a capacity which you all your financial, all your life is under a system. So if there's no that system, it means it's like a football without defense. It means like it's automatically you're going to be poor. Not because you don't have money, not because you don't have sources of money. You can have a lot of billions, you can have a lot of dollars, but if you don't have a system, there is no way, there is not guaranteed that money will be for you as forever. it will end because there's nothing, there's no backup, there's no foundation which will keep those money. I've seen in my country there's this type of thing which is betting. There's one of my brothers, I had a chance, he win around 100,000 in our country. So, but I was surprised that after 1 month, that boy he just went missing. When he was coming back from that place, it was better me, because that person was having zero. So people are blaming him like, why can he eat money like this? Can't he start a business? Can't he? No, that is easy to judge like that when it's not you. But the basic problem is not the person. The basic problem is not you. The basic problem is not the money. But the basic problem is the lack of the system. Because it's the only system which will sustain a person. It's only the system which will sustain the wealth of a person. Thank you so much. Thank you. God.